As one gets older, the prevalence of arthritis and lots of pain-related issues creeps up in the body. And unfortunately, many seniors and older adults who are experiencing arthritis think that simply sitting still and doing nothing will help. What people don't realize about arthritis is that this is one of the worst things that you can actually do. So today, I'm going to show you some of my favorite chair exercises for seniors that can help to treat your arthritis and get you moving better in life pain-free. Now, there is a lot of areas in your body that can be dealing with pain from arthritis. Today, I'm going to touch on some of the most frequently complained about issues with the seniors that I work with, including your shoulders, your lower back, your hips, your neck, fingers and hands, and also your knees. So make sure to watch this video all the way through so your entire body can become more resilient.
We're going to start by warming up our hips with a knee to chest stretch. This is a really great way to mobilize your hips and lower back as you try to bring your knee up to your chest as high as you can. A couple of the cues I usually tell the individuals I work with is to try to bring your knee both up and back towards yourself as high as you can. By pulling on the front of the leg, you get a little more leverage on your knee as well, giving you a little more bang for your buck in this exercise. And once you finish that exercise, you can move on to the chair warrior pose. This exercise is going to differ slightly in that we're going to kind of mobilize our hip flexor muscles quite a bit. In doing this, try to bring both of your knees in about a 90 degree position as demonstrated in the video. You'll notice a nice gentle stretch on your hip flexor muscles from the leg that's down towards the ground. And again, make sure you are repeating this exercise on both sides before you move into some leg extensions. So these are going to work your knees in a very low impact way. And when we're doing leg extensions, it's a very simple movement, but you can kind of shortchange this exercise by not straightening your legs as much as possible. So that's going to be a very large cue that we're thinking of, is trying to bring those knees out, keeping it in a nice straight line. Try and get that leg in a 180 degree angle. Doing this exercise throughout the day if you have any knee pain. And of course, in addition to that, we can also add in a hamstring stretch. This is going to kind of work the back of our thighs that are usually often tight from sitting all day. And it'll also force your leg and knee into an extended position once again. So we're kind of working that full range of motion with those leg extensions, then following into a hamstring stretch as well. This exercise is also great for your lower back and can kind of mobilize the muscles that help you to bend over. On top of that, a lot of individuals have shoulder issues and pain, so the shoulder opener stretch is going to help with this tremendously. Try to place your hands on your lower back and then essentially pinch your shoulder blades back and then look up towards the sky as high as you comfortably can. When you do this exercise, you're really going to open up your chest, really open up those shoulder muscles and get a nice good stretch. And if that stretch wasn't good enough, the chest stretch will also offer another great way to improve your shoulder and chest mobility and help to decrease some of that arthritis that you might be having in that upper body. For this one, just simply grab the side of your chair or your leg, and then what you're going to do is actually turn away from that side. So if you're grabbing on your right side, you are turning towards your left, and of course vice versa. This is a really good way to mobilize that area that's often very tight from sitting all day. And once you finish that exercise, the child's pose is a great way to work your lower back in a nice low impact way. Your knees are going to be together for this position, and then you are simply just going to allow your hands to rest and sag down towards the side as far as you comfortably can. When you do this exercise, I like to imagine having two giant weights pulling myself towards the ground. Another way to think about this is by actually allowing your knuckles to drag or hang out on the ground for a second. Of course, a chair twist is another good way to mobilize your lower back, but through a slightly different plane of motion. This will help to decrease arthritis in your lower back through the twisting muscles that often get neglected in our day-to-day lives. Simply grab the side of your leg, pull yourself towards each direction very nice and carefully, as much as you can tolerate without pain. That's the main thing here. If there is pain, stop just short of the pain in the movement. Finger spreads are going to work our fingers and wrists, of course, for this one. Very simple movement, very effective. Place your hands kind of on your knees as shown in the video, and then focus on spreading your hands out as far as you can before bringing your fingers back into a nice big balled fist. This is really going to work that arthritis in our hands, which a lot of the seniors that I work with have and deal with on a daily basis. So really try your best to do this throughout the day for the best results. And last but not least is our neck rolls. This is one of my favorite exercises to mobilize your neck, decrease some of that arthritis and pain and stiffness you might be having in your upper back as well. Very subtle movement here. You're just going to be going counterclockwise and clockwise, about 5 rotations on each side. Of course, if there is pain in this, as usual, you can make the circles a little bit smaller, but once again, this is a very good exercise that you should do multiple times through the day. If you found value from this video, please consider giving a like and subscribing to our YouTube channel, as we help individuals of all ability inside the gym and become healthier in life. And check out this other video I created giving you a few more great exercises to stop chronic pain.
To tell me you're no good, I'm brushing away.